Drop voicings. Drop voicings are where you number the tones from the highest pitch in the chord down. For this C major seventh, which in the key of C uses scale tones 1, 3, 5, 7. The seven's the top note, the highest pitch, then the 5, then the 3, then the root or the 1. And I'm taking the next to the highest pitch, called 2, that's the G, and drop 2, dropping it 1 octave. That's what that means. The 2 G is moved here, which now gives me, and for ease of fingering, I'll move this B note to the second string, but it's the same pitches. Then once you have the inversion, you can move all of the notes up on the same string set and get another inversion. Here, 5, 1, 3, 7 numbered tones of C major are now each up 1 chord tone. 7, 3, 5, 1. Not a very usable voicing unless it's in the middle of this or something like it. But seventh in the bass is usually a difficult voicing to work with, especially major seventh in the bass. Then this original chord, 5, 1, 3, 7, I'll descend all the notes again, 1 chord tone down here. This time descend. I ascended last time. Now it's 3, 7, 1, 5, and then descend them again, and I get very common voicing 1, 5, 7, 3. And that's basically drop voicing. If you did a drop 3 voicing, you do the same idea, but take the third from the top note and drop that an octave, then put it here, and arranging these notes on strings where they're more reachable, but keeping the same pitches. I want to take that and put this down an octave here and keep these notes the same, the other notes the same. And then I can finger that like this. And then from there, like before, I can invert all the notes up, move every note up a chord tone so that this third would go to the fifth, and the root would go to the third, and the fifth would go to the seventh, and the seventh would go to the root. And I get that voicing. And there are, the most common drop voicings are drop 2 and drop 3. This is a drop 2 voicing, C major 7, and this is a drop 3. And then there's drop 4 voicings, which are more difficult to fret. In that one, I take this note down an octave. And the next inversion of that is ridiculous. It's like this. I can barely reach that. I might use a Tuck Andrus. He's a great player. Technique and fret that note with my thumb right here. That's drop 4 voicings. Those are rare, but drop 2 and 4 voicings are fairly common, and I'll do sets of all of these in the videos that follow this one. Drop 2 voicings of major scale tone 7th chords I'll play in C, and the roots of all the chords will be on the 5th string. Numbering in C, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And play a C major scale tone 7th chord in each one as follows. 1 major 7, 2 minor 7, 3 minor 7, 4 major 7, 5, 7 or dominant 7, 6 minor 7, 7 minor 7 flat 5, and back to 1 major 7, 12 frets above where I started. Drop 2 voicings of major scale tone 7th chords. This time I'll play an A, so I can fit on the lower part of the fretboard, the A scale. I'm tracking on the 3rd string. This is 1 major 7, 2 minor 7. And for this chord, by the way, I originally, 15 or 20 years ago, had trouble fretting this note on the fourth string quickly with my ring finger. And I trained that finger until I could lay it down on its side like this. And this middle joint of the fingers laid right against the guitar. Once I could do that, then grabbing this was no longer a problem. And you could probably do that. Just give it some time. Might take a year or two, but you'll get it. It's B minor 7, 2 minor 7, 3 minor 7, same fingering, and the 6 minor 7 up here will be the same as those. So that's 3 minor 7, then 4 major 7, and that's the same as the 1 major 7 back here. And 5 7, 5 dominant 7, and 6 minor 7 again. Same fingering as that 2 or 3 minor 7. And then 7 minor 7 is like a minor 7 with a flat 5, so this note is flat, like this. And then 1 major 7, this is very crowded up here. Hard to reach, but I'm having to push my hand forward so I clear underneath my little finger here. Drop 2 major scale tone 7th chords in F. This will be tracking on the 4th string. F is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And F major 7th. G minor 7th, that was 1 major 7th. 2 minor 7, G minor 7, 3 minor 7, A minor 7, 4 major 7, B flat major 7, 5 7, C 7, 6 7, D minor 7, 7 minor 7 flat 5, E minor 7 flat 5, and F major 7, 1 major 7 again. And that's 12 frets above where we started. Drop 2 voicings on string set 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll play these in F. And tracking on the 4th string, F is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. F major 7, 1 major 7, 2 minor 7 is G minor 7, 3 minor 7, A minor 7, 4 major 7, B flat major 7, 5 7 is C 7, 6 7 is D minor 7 and can be fretted with the 2nd finger barring here or 2 fingers as shown in the diagram. E minor 7 flat 5 is 7 minor 7 flat 5. And back to F major 7, 12 frets above where we started. Drop 2 voicings of major scale tone 7th chords. I'll play these in C. These are with the 3rd and the bass. And here's the C scale that will track by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1 major 7 is C major 7. 2 minor 7 is D minor 7. 3 minor 7 is E minor 7. 4 major 7 is F major 7. 5 7 is G 7. 6 minor 7 is A minor 7. 7 minor 7 flat 5 is B minor 7 flat 5. And C major 7th up 12 frets from where we started is 1 major 7. Drop 2 major scale tone 7th chords on string set 4, 3, 2, 1 with the 5th and the bass. This is in A. Tracking on the 3rd string, this is scale tone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And 1 major 7 is A major 7. 2 minor 7 is B minor 7. 3 minor 7 is C sharp minor 7. 4 major 7 is D major 7. 5 7 is E 7. 6 minor 7 is F sharp minor 7. 7 minor 7 flat 5. is G sharp minor 7 flat 5, and 1 major 7 up 12 frets from where we started is A major 7 again. Now I'm combining drop 2 major scale tone 7th voicings in the key of F with 4 3 2 1 voicings for scale tones 1 2 3 4, and then continuing with 5 4 3 2 voicings for scale tone 5 6 7 1. So here's F major 7 on the fourth string, 1 major 7, 2 minor 7s, G minor 7 on the fourth string, A minor 7 is 3 minor 7 on the fourth string, B flat major 7th is 4 major 7, root in the fourth string, then root in the fifth string, 5 7 is C7, 6 minor 7 is D minor 7, 7 minor 7 flat 5 is E minor 7 flat 5, and 1 major 7 is F major 7. That is not shown on the diagrams, but this is frets 8, 10, 9, 10. Drop 2 voicings of major scale tone 7th chords on strings 6, 5, 4, 3 with the root and the bass. I'll play this in F. Here's the F scale that I'll track by. These will be the circled notes on the diagram. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 in F. And we have F major 7 is 1 major 7. G minor 7 is 2 minor 7. A minor 7 is 3 minor 7. B flat major 7 is 4 major 7. C7 is 5 7. D minor 7 is 6 minor 7. E minor 7 flat 5 is 7 minor 7, and F major 7, just like the first diagram, but 12 frets higher, is 1 major 7, and that could also be fretted by barring with the second finger here. If you can get it to bend backwards a bit like this, back bend, then you can fret it like this. Where the frets are small, that makes it easier if you can do that. Drop 2 major scale tone 7th chords with the third and the bass on strings 6, 5, 4, 3. It's interesting that all of these fingerings use the second finger on the 6th string, little finger on the 5th string, first finger on the 4th string, and ring finger or third finger on the 3rd string. I'll be tracking the F major scale on the 4th string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, and here's F major 7, 1 major 7, G minor 7, 2 minor 7, A minor 7 is 3 minor 7, B flat major 7 is 4 major 7, C7 is 5 7, D minor 7 is 6 minor 7, E minor 7 flat 5 is 7 minor 7 flat 5, and back to F major 7 is 1 major 7. Drop 2 major scale tone 7th chords on string set 6, 5, 4, 3 with the 5th in the bass. I'll be playing these in C, and this is tracking on the 5th string, the C major scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And here's 1 major 7, C major 7, 2 minor 7, D minor 7, 3 minor 7, E minor 7, 4 major 7, F major 7, 5 7, G7, 6 minor 7, A minor 7, 7 minor 7 flat 5, B minor 7 flat 5, and back to C major 7, up 12 frets from where we started is 1 major 7. Drop voicings are where you drop a specified note counting down from the top of the chord. And for instance, the C major 7th here, this would be 1, voice 1, and this is voice 2, voice 3, voice 4, just counting down from the top. And a drop 3 voicing would be where you take the third from the top, 1, 2, 3, and this C major 7, this is root, third, fifth, seventh. So the third from the top would be the third of the chord, coincidentally. And that note would be dropped an octave to here or here. So instead of this, you get this. And for ease of fretting, you could change the strings those are on and fret it like this. I'm muting the 5th string with the pad of my 2nd finger. Then once you get that voicing, you can invert it on the same string set, moving up and down the fretboard. For instance, I'll move every one of these notes down 1 chord tone. This is the 3rd, I'll go down to the root. This is the root, I'll go down to the 7th. This is the 5th of the chord, I'll go down to the 3rd. This is the 7th of the chord, I'll go down to the 5th. And that gives me this. Again, you could see that like this. I'll point to the notes. This is the 3rd, I'm going down to the root. This is the root, I'm going down to the 7th. So far I have root here, 7th here on the new chord. Then I take the 5th on the 3rd string here and go down to the 3rd, that's here. So far I have C, B, and E. Then I take the B from the 2nd string down a chord tone, that would go to the G here, the 5th, the 7th of the chord to the 5th of the chord, and then I get C, B, E, G, or root, 7th, 3rd, 5th, and then you can, once you visualize it, you can just grab the chord. Drop 3 major scale tone 7th chord voicings on string set 6, 4, 3, 2, and I'll play these in F, and I'll track on the 6th string, the F scale like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, and here's F major 7, 1 major 7, G minor 7, 2 minor 7, A minor 7, 3 minor 7, B flat major 7, 4 major 7, C7 is 5, 7, D minor 7 is 6 minor 7, E minor 7 flat 5 is 7 minor 7 flat 5, and 12 frets above where we started, F major 7 is 1 major 7. Major scale tone drop 3 voicings, major scale tone 7th chords in first inversion with the 3rd and the bass. And I'll play these in E flat, tracking on the 4th string. The E flat scale will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And we have E flat major 7 is 1 major 7. F minor 7 is 2 minor 7. G minor 7 is 3 minor 7. A flat major 7 is 4 major 7. B flat 7 is 5, 7. C minor 7 is 6 minor 7. D minor 7 flat 5 is 7 minor 7 flat 5. And E flat major 7 up 12 frets from where we started is 1 major 7. Drop 3 major scale tone 7th chord voicings on string set 6, 4, 3, 2. I'll play these in C, tracking on the 2nd string, so the C scale would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And this is C major 7, 1 major 7. D minor 7, 2 minor 7. E minor 7, 3 minor 7. F major 7, 4 major 7. G7, 5, 7. A minor 7 is 6 minor 7. B minor 7 flat 5 is 7 minor 7 flat 5. And back to C major 7 is 1 major 7, 12 frets above where we started at the 13th fret. This is a combination of drop 3 voicings for major scale tone 7th chords on strings 6, 4, 3, 2 for scale tones 1, 2, 3, and for scale tones 4 through 7, it's 4 through 6 is on string set 5, 4, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, and then scale tone 7 and 1 are back to string set 6, 4, 3, 2. So here they are as diagrammed. G major 7th is 1 major 7, A minor 7 is 2 minor 7, B minor 7 is 3 minor 7. Those are all on string set 6, 4, 3, 2. Then go over to string set 5, 4, 3, 2, and you have C major 7 is 4 major 7, D7 is 5, 7, E minor 7 is 6 minor 7, and back to string set 6, 4, 3, 2. This is F sharp minor 7 flat 5 for 7 minor 7 flat 5. And ending with G major 7 as 1 major 7. Drop 3 voicings of major scale tone 7th chords on strings 5, 3, 2, 1. I'll play these in the key of C, tracking on the 5th string. The C scale is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And C major 7th is 1 major 7. D minor 7th is 2 minor 7. E minor 7th is 3 minor 7. F major 7 is 4 major 7. G 7th is 5, 7, and I'm fingering this with the second finger here, by the way. Might seem odd, but I'm doing that so I can mute the 4th string and strum it. A minor 7th is 6 minor 7. B minor 7 flat 5 is 7 minor 7 flat 5. And back to C major 7th, 12 frets above where we started is 1 major 7. Major scale tone 7th chords with drop 3 voicing on string set 5, 3, 2, 1 with a 3rd in the bass. I'm playing in the key of A, and A on the 3rd string is, the A major scale is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Notice those are the circled notes in the diagrams. A major 7th is 1 major 7. B minor 7th is 2 minor 7. C sharp minor 7 is 3 minor 7. D major 7th is 4 major 7. E 7th is 5, 7. F sharp minor 7th is 6 minor 7. G sharp minor 7 flat 5 is 7 minor 7 flat 5, and A major 7, 12 frets above where we started is 1 major 7 again. Drop 3 voicings of major scale tone 7th chords on string set 5, 3, 2, 1 with the 5th in the bass. And I'll play these in G, tracking the G scale on the 1st string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And this is G major 7, 1 major 7. A minor 7, 2 minor 7. B minor 7, 3 minor 7. C major 7, 4 major 7. D7, 5, 7. E minor 7, 6 minor 7. 7 minor 7 flat 5. F sharp minor 7 flat 5 is 7 minor 7 flat 5. And G major 7, 12 frets above we started, is 1 major 7. Drop 4 voicings of major scale tone 7th chords on strings 6, 3, 2, 1. And I'm doing these in G, so tracking on the 6th string, the G major scale is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And G major 7 is 1 major 7. A minor 7 is 2 minor 7. B minor 7 is 3 minor 7. C major 7 is 4 major 7. D 7 is 5 7. E minor 7 is 6 minor 7. F sharp minor 7 flat 5 is 7 minor 7 flat 5. And G major 7 up 12 frets from where we started is 1 major 7. Drop 4 voicings of major scale tone 7th chords on string 6, 3, 2, 1 with the 3rd in the bass, and these will use thumb fretting. The thumb fretting on the 1st string, and the scale is tracked on the 1st string, mostly with a thumb. G major scale, playing it in G. Scale tones 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. I think the only one I don't use the scale tone 7 on is the 7th step of the scale. But here's G major 7, 1 major 7, with thumb fretting on the 1st string. Thumbs here. Then A minor 7, 2 minor 7, thumb fretting again. B minor 7 is 3 minor 7. C major 7 is 4 major 7. D7 is 5 7. There's the thumb again. E minor 7 is 6 minor 7. And F sharp minor 7 flat 5, this using all fingertips, no thumb, is 7 minor 7 flat 5. And then back to 1 major 7, G major 7 with a thumb again. Drop 4 voicings of major scale tone 7th chords on strings 6, 3, 2, 1 with the 5th in the bass. I'm playing in D, tracking on the 2nd string. The circled notes on the 2nd string in the diagram are the D scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And these have on the major 7ths, that's a nice dissonance between the note on the 3rd and 2nd string, which is the 7th, and the root of the chord, like this. This is D major 7, 1 major 7. E minor 7, 2 minor 7. F sharp minor 7, 3 minor 7. G major 7, 4 major 7. A 7th, 5 7. B minor 7th, 6 minor 7. 7 minor 7 flat 5. C sharp minor 7 flat 5. and back to 12 frets above where we started, D major 7, which is 1 major 7. Here's a combination of major scale tones, 7th chords in drop 4 and drop 3 voicings. I'm going to use a drop 4 voicing for C major scale tone 1, 2, 3, and then I'll go to a drop 3 voicing for scale tones 4 and 5, and then go back to the drop 4 voicing for 6, 7, and back to 1. So 1 is C major 7, 1 major 7, C major 7. 2 is D minor 7, 2 minor 7. 3 minor 7 is E minor 7. Those were all drop 4 voicing, and then drop 3 voicing is 4 major 7, F major 7, 5, 7, G7, and then drop 4 voicing again is A minor 7, B minor 7, and back to C major 7. Drop 2 and 4 voicings on major scale tone 7th chords, strings 6, 5, 3, 2, and I'll play these in G, tracking on the 6th string. The G major scale will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And here's 1 major 7, G major 7, 2 minor 7, A minor 7, 3 minor 7, B minor 7, 4 major 7, C major 7, 5, 7, D 7, 6 minor 7, E minor 7, 7 minor 7 flat 5, F sharp minor 7 flat 5, and to make this easier to fret, I'm doubling the root here. Notice this has 5 notes. And then back to 1 major 7, 12 frets above where we started. By the way, on this diagram, the V on the last diagram, V7, that's supposed to be flat 7, like lowercase b7. Major scale tone 7th chords with drop 2 and 4 voicing. I'm playing in D, and I'm having the 3rd and the bass on all these. These are inversions with the 3rd and the bass. Tracking on the 2nd string, the D major scale is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And here's D major 7, 1 major 7. These are dissonant for the major 7ths, particularly because they have the major 7th near the bass, and it's better to voice it up high. But this might be an interesting chord to use arpeggiated. So that's D major 7 is 1 major 7. E minor 7 is 2 minor 7. F sharp minor 7 is 3 minor 7. G major 7th is 4 major 7. A 7th is 5 7. B minor 7th is 6 minor 7. C sharp minor 7 flat 5 is 7 minor 7 flat 5. And back to an octave above where we started, 12 frets above where we started, D major 7 again. Drop 2 and 4 major scale tone 7th chords on strings 6, 5, 3, 2. I'm playing these in C, and notice that the 6th and 5th string is always the 1st and 2nd finger, and almost always, except for the seventh chord, it's on the same fret. They are on the same fret. And the second finger is always muting the fourth string in this set of fingerings. One major seven, I'm playing these in C, and C scale on the fifth string is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And C major 7 is 1 major 7. D minor 7 is 2 minor 7. E minor 7 is 3 minor 7. F major 7 is 4 major 7. G 7th is 5 7. A minor 7th is 6 minor 7. B minor 7 flat 5 is 7 minor 7 flat 5. And C major 7th, 12 frets above where we started, is 1 major 7 again. Major scale tone 7th chords with drop 2 and 4 voicing on strings 5, 4, 2, 1 with the root and the bass. And I'll demonstrate this first set in C. The C scale on the fifth string for tracking is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And C major 7th is 1 major 7. D minor 7th is 2 minor 7. E minor 7th is 3 minor 7. F major 7th is 4 major 7. G 7th is 5 7. A minor 7th is 6 minor 7. B minor 7 flat 5 is 7 minor 7. And up 12 frets from where we started, C major 7th is 1 major 7. Drop 2 and 4 voicings of major scale tone 7th chords with the third and the bass on strings 5, 4, 2, 1. On each one of these, I'll be muting the third string with the finger that's fretting the fourth string, like on this first chord. My third finger here is fretting the fourth string, but also muting the third string. And the seventh of the chord on this major 7th, that's G major 7th, I'm playing in the key of G. On this G major 7th, the 7th of the chord is near the bass, the next to the lowest note. And that's usually problematic. So you might use this chord more for arpeggiating. And the same, of course, with the C major 7th, that will be the 4 major 7 here. The 7th is near the bass. So these are in G major, and I'm tracking the scale on the first string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And this is G major 7, 1 major 7. A minor 7, 2 minor 7. B minor 7, 3 minor 7. C major 7, 4 major 7. D7, 5 7. E minor 7th. That's the 6 minor 7. F sharp minor 7 flat 5. The 7 minor 7. And then 12 frets above where we started, the G major 7th, which is 1 major 7. Drop 2 and 4 voicings of major scale tone 7th chords with the fifth and the bass on strings 5, 4, 2, 1. And on all of these, I'll use the first and second finger on the fifth and fourth string, and the second finger will mute, in each case, the third string. And they're on the same fret in every case except the 7 minor 7 flat 5, the first and second finger on it are in adjacent frets. But I'll play an F, and the tracking scale is F major, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And here's F major 7, the 1 major 7, G minor 7, the 2 minor 7, A minor 7, 3 minor 7, B flat major 7, the 4 major 7, C 7th, the 5 7, D minor 7, the 6 minor 7, E minor 7 flat 5, the 7 minor 7 flat 5, and then back to F major 7, 12 frets above where we started, the 1 major 7. This is a combination of drop 2 and drop 4 voicing on string sets 5, 4, 2, 1 and string sets 6, 5, 3, 2. In C major for 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm using the drop 2 and 4 voicing on strings 5, 4, 2, 1. And then I pick up with string set 6, 5, 3, 2 for the 5, 6, and 7 chord. Then back to the string set 5, 4, 2, 1 for the 1 chord. This last diagram, by the way, has a B7 below the second string. That should be B7, flat 7, lowercase b7. Okay, here are all the chords. C major 7, 1 major 7, D minor 7, 2 minor 7, E minor 7, 3 minor 7, F major 7, 4 major 7, then to the other string set 6, 5, 3, 2. G 7th is 5, 7, A minor 7th is 6 minor 7, B minor 7 flat 5 is 7 minor 7 flat 5. By the way, that has a doubled root here for ease of fingering. Then back to C major 7th here on string set 5, 4, 2, 1.